Hey chat, do you like noir?
I like noir. Noir is one of my favorite genres.
Yeah, okay, then you'll like this.
Okay.
Where'd I put that window? Here you are. No, wrong program.
And somebody in chat or in the comments going, actually, NB, noir cannot be your favorite genre because noir is not a real film genre. It's more like a
It's a
mood
vibe.
board. It's a vibe, and I'm like, do you really want to do this now? I can take you. I read a book about this. I know what I'm talking about.
Rom's got a vibe too. You're not special. Okay. Player name easy. No. Ass man. Thank you very much.
Also, should there be music? Just
So,
I know.
they found it again,
Never
have
mind.
they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are persistent, sir.
I'm getting too old for this. Who have we got lined up to deal with this problem?
Murphy, sir.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Afraid so, sir.
What about Spade or Marlowe?
Dead, sir.
That's a good joke.
Isn't there anyone else?
Sorry, sir, he's next on the list.
Well, I suppose we'll have to make do. Knowing Murphy, he's going to need help. A lot of help.
Oh,
I'll check the archives and get back to you, sir.
News of the day. As the Second World War enters its final days, Allied forces are on the march. The troops of the Western Alliance are occupied with the dangerous duty of ferreting out the remaining pockets of Nazi resistance. The storming of Berlin has crushed the heart of German opposition and sent remnants of the Fuhrer's troops scurrying into the dark reaches of the Black Forest. The Germans have vowed to fight to the last man in their quest for world domination. But their days are numbered, with Adolf Hitler dead and the once dreaded SS disbanded. The Allies have exposed the workings of the Nazi war machine and found it festering with ancient blood cults, whose rituals and ceremonies are too astonishing and barbaric to detain.
You know about this, Envy.
Allied forces will not rest until the last cult member has been revealed and
Yep.
captured.
I'm familiar with Nazi blood cults.
Yeah, you even played a game about one.
No pestilence has ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal, the redness and horror of blood.
Hell yeah, Nazi space cult. Don't you love a good old-fashioned Nazi space cult?
I actually do not. I actually hate Nazi space cults as well as Nazi Earth cults and Nazis.
Same, but do you love killing Nazi space cults?
Yeah, I think it's pretty fun and always justified.
Oh, you always were a kidder, Margot.
We can't escape the
What does Russell mean? What's up, Ice Claw? Yeah, he's the narrator.
In the moonlight, New San Francisco sparkles like a chunk of cubic zirconium, an island of hollow beauty surrounded by a red sea of radiation. 5 million souls drowning in gamma rays. Some lucky people have a natural immunity to genetic mutation caused by the radiation. I'm one of them. Most of them live in the new city, but I don't. I live among the unlucky souls, the mutants and the destitute, and the wreckage of old San Francisco. My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private detective. Or at least I used to be. Since my marriage hit the rocks, I haven't done much of anything. I went out tonight for the first time in a week, but all I ended up doing was spending the last of my money on a bottle of cheap bourbon. Now it's past midnight, and I'm staring out of the window of my office on the second floor of the Ritz Hotel. Just like me, the Ritz used to be something. Now it's just another grimy building in a rundown part of town. And I'm almost out of bourbon.
My God, Murphy, you look like hell. Really hit bottom, didn't you?
Sorry, sir, did you call me a bottom?
Oh, I usually don't look this bad. I forgot to take my Geritol this morning. So, you want a drink? I saved my first one to have with you.
No, thanks. I've been dry for 8 years now. Yeah, one morning I just looked in the mirror and decided I needed to make a few lifestyle changes. Quit smoking, quit drinking. Now I'm getting out of the business. Yep, I'm gonna move to the tropics and retire in a nice secluded island with a tribe of beautiful young women.
Okay, you had me, then you lost me.
You're getting out of the business. I guess that means the end of the world must be around the corner because you are the detective. I can't imagine you doing anything else, especially not running around an island with a bunch of nubile women in a loincloth.
Oh, I can imagine it. I've been thinking about it for years now. Yeah. You know how it is. Lonely. Underappreciated.
I wonder if this
Dangerous.
man's on the list.
I haven't had a decent night's sleep in 38 years. I tell you, I'm working on a case right now, and that's going to be my last one. Enough about me. How about you, Tex? How's life treating you? Bad as it looks?
This man is gonna die.
Well, it depends.
Also, I
Days
hope you
of
all
anyone.
appreciate the dog noises in the
Saturday?
background.
Well, Saturdays aren't too bad. It's normally Thursday by the time I get really suicidal. So what is it you wanted? Just come by to sprinkle a little salt into the open wounds of my pathetic life?
No, Tex, you got me all wrong. Just because you turned me in and got me suspended and humiliated me in front of my peers. You sold me out. But that's all gonna pass. See, I quit hating you for that weeks ago. Like I said, I'll be leaving soon, and
Weeks
I didn't
ago.
want to go with any loose ends dangling there to bother me in my golden years.
Hey, don't worry about me. When you tossed me out of the agency, it was the best thing that ever happened. Digging through dumpsters and sleeping in abandoned speeders, you helped me learn a great lesson. Because no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
So what happened to you? I heard you were doing pretty well there for a while. Did a hell of a job on that Martian memorandum case. What's your problem?
So yes,
You know,
Martian
people
Memorandum
can't
was the
live with
previous
success?
one.
Huh?
Well, I can live with it. I'm just afraid of commitment. Now you tell me something. Why wouldn't you talk to me 15 years ago? I was a stupid kid back then. Could have tried to understand why I told the ethics board what I did. I mean, I understand now that I was out of line and I
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
no, I
mistake,
saw. This is
but
a
why'd you cut
series.
me off like that?
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them. They're a precious commodity to people like me and you. Now listen, before I go, I came here with a warning. I heard your name mentioned in connection with a case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. If you don't, somebody's gonna find you floating in the bay with a hole in your head. I don't need any more strain on my conscience.
You know, frankly, I'm pretty insulted. Because I'm a pretty damn good detective, and I can take care of myself, thank you.
Just remember what I said, Tex. Got no idea what kind of people we're dealing with here. Just keep out of my way. I'll send you a postcard.
Oh, okay, you can call the chapter that, sure.
Yeah.
So last night, after 15 years, the Colonel walks into my office. Made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work. Contrary to what the Colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Oh yeah, no, the music is great. Yeah, so while we're here, this is a series. It starts with Mean Streets, then Martian Memorandum, then this, which is Under a Killing Moon, then the Pandora Directive, and then Tex Murphy Overseer, and then Tex Murphy The Tesla Effect, which is actually fairly recent. Fun fact.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Oh, I agree.
This is starting off very strong, by the way. I like the UI and the music, and I really like the acting as well.
Oh yeah, no, I told you, this is good. Also, it's making that hanging noise because I'm fucking with the window. Which is apparently not working out how I'd intended. Yeah, nope.
Another window issue?
Shut up.
More like wind blows, am I right, Chad?
This means that I would need to fuck with it in ways I don't feel like fucking with it right now.
You think the music is too loud? I think the music's not loud enough. What now?
Hey, it's good music. Crunch it down.
So is this I just have to ask, is this a Sierra game?
No, this is Access Software.
Okay.
So...
I was asking because I saw the points on the right side, and I was like, it was like a Sierra thing.
No, it's whatever. Also, there is a hint button right here, which I think is actually good. Okay, yeah, this is actually a little loud.
What?
Why is it so loud? It's great too, because the actual dialogue is like a perfectly respectable volume. Alright, either way, let's see. That's right, baby. You got it. Okay. Yep, nope. See, chat, I'm currently figuring out the controls, because this is a goofy game.
This feels like one of those weird Japanese adventure games.
The dusty
you see
credenza
for, like,
I've
the
got
3DO.
serves only one purpose, and
Yeah.
that's to keep the dust off the floor. My gun. I love it so much!
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Drink.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Bro, Access has done so fucking much, Lolo.
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days.
I see we are pretty good at our job.
Yeah, Tex is real fucking good at what he does. And what he does is be a fuck up. Sorry, I'm trying to check something quick.
You're looking for the volume?
No, I'm looking for how to walk.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh
Look,
man, an old help file. I haven't seen these in years, dude.
I know. Honestly, it's pretty
God.
nice. How to move around. Walk, tilt, slide. All movement mode. Master X, very similar to your joystick. Moving them. Oh, no.
Oh hey,
Oh.
it's classic Doom controls. You just move with the mouse.
Oh.
It's easy.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, baby. Ah, that's the stuff. I love this. I wonder if there's a text
Another pile
Murphy.
of garbage. There just aren't enough hours in the day.
I wonder if there's a text Murphy VR chat world. Just his office.
Oh, there are 2 doors. Okay.
Oh boy, mail. Oh boy, mail.
Okay, so we got the surgery gift certificate, we got the credit card application, we got the sales flyer. Grand reopening sale. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., the electronic shop will open its newly remodeled store and offer a veritable bonanza of bargains. Dongles, fax machines, remote control toys, stereos, vid phones, doohickeys, thingers, whatchamacallits, and much, much more. Be sure to check out the unbelievable prices on our own line of dandy products. Remember to bring your electronics shop credit card and plan to stay late. You won't believe the deals. Dog, please, come on up.
You know, now that I've moved, like when I moved to this apartment, my mail goes through the little like mail opening on the front door, and the first time it happened, like it took me so long to just get used to the noise because you just hear like slamming noise, and it's like, oh my god, what happened? Did somebody break? It's like, oh, it's mail.
See, I'm used to slamming noises because of my fucking cat!
I also like the joy of opening my door and then in front of me is a stack of envelopes. And I'm like, oh, I got mail. Alright, thinking like, oh, and those are just bills. No, I also get my magic cards that way.
I'm looking for something in my office. Oh, I'm just blind.
Did they hear?
My phonograph's an old family heirloom.
Oh.
Love to play the classics. Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
I love Muzak.
That is pretty good music.
Oh, right, I can do the little like, ugh, yeah. Also, the screen tearing is killing me. I might need to fix that somehow.
I'm sorry, hip hop English.
I mean, look, we don't call it Ebonics anymore.
Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today. World War IV. A dark...
Whoops.
World War IV. A dark and reactionary vision of the coming century by Rush Limbaugh III.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, these are dated
Wow.
jokes.
You know, I only get that one because it was explained to me who Rush Limbaugh was in like 2 months ago.
I find it fascinating the way that Rush Limbaugh has become irrelevant to the movement he started, but at the same time integral to its start.
Sylvia, my ex-wife.
Also, he's dead.
Whenever I think
From
things
smoking.
can't get any
Piece of
worse,
shit.
I think about her and how she totally screwed up my life. She's a woman who loves a man, anytime. I'll never forget the day I came home early and caught her with the upholstery man.
Oh, there you are. I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholster and you're so big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Well, yes. God, I've only known you for 10 minutes and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle. Oh. The way you hold me, Tex never held me like this. Oh, kiss me, Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Well, duh. Obviously.
I love that man adjusting his ass
I know
crack.
why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked. Well, I gotta admit, those chairs look pretty good.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough. But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
See, honey? I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
I married her
Wow,
for
she's
better or
horrible.
worse. Unfortunately, it never got any better.
Yeah, what the fuck? I can understand why this man's so miserable. Holy shit.
A pre-approved electronic shop credit card application addressed to the previous occupant. Just needs to be signed, stamped, and mailed.
No, signed, stamped, and mailed. I mean, Ice Claw, he clearly didn't know. I don't know, man.
This here is my favorite desk drawer.
Heck sucks, but I don't think this one's on him.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so long, I'm afraid to open them. As usual, it's a mess. Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so long, I'm afraid to open them. As usual, it's a mess. Nothing in here but a stamp.
Okay, but what if I want that stamp?
One last $10 stamp waits patiently to be licked and mailed.
Yoink.
This here is my favorite desk drawer. As usual, it's a mess.
Come on. Oh man, this game is a joy to control.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so long, I'm afraid to open.
Sorry, Tex, I'm gonna start interrupting
As
you because I don't
usual.
care about your opinion right now.
Nothing in here but a pen. My old reliable faux oak desk.
Please, just call it folk, thank you. Ooh, that's rough.
This is probably the only writing utensil that works in the whole office.
What do you use animation?
all I can think of every time I see it. Sorry.
I need to run this thing down to the auto post box on the street.
I need to close the desk drawer though. I can't just leave it open. Alright, now we want to find it. Come on. Okay, Tex, where the fuck did you hide it? And I know I would hide it personally.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
I have the state of play on the side. They're actually bringing back Dead or Alive.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Oh, never mind. They're updating Dead or Alive 6. It's not new Dead or Alive. Never mind. False alarm.
You had hope for a brief, beautiful instant, and they dashed it across the stones.
Well,
oh, great.
It might be worth getting.
Another incoming message that won't
Maybe
print
roll
out.
back.
If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business.
I love the idea that in 2042 we'll still have fax machines, which is surprisingly believable, but not for the reasons this game thinks.
I mean, they're still big in Japan.
CrimeLink Computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal files.
I can't believe Tex actually has something in his office that works. CrimeLink, we make it stick. No, my music went away because I opened up the CrimeLink computer.
Rip.
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics.
Sorry, I need music. I need enrichment. While my dog noisily fucking goes to town on her antler in the background.
Oh, never mind. It was a fake out. They are making a new Dead or Alive as well.
Oh. They got you good. I guess.
Double gotcha.
Okay, where's the fucking mailbox? Sorry, I'm what is this game? There's so much to examine and I get points for all of it. There's so many
Time to
points.
examine everything.
The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor.
Damn, narcs!
Hey Feline, thanks for the raid. How's it going? What were you playing? Also, hello everyone, I'm Torpo, or Torpitypus, the fucking slime. I play a lot of games. Some of them are good. Others are very not.
Hello, I'm NB on the fucking Umbreon, and I co-commentate a lot of games.
Where the fuck is the mailbox? You know, I'm willing to give up on the mailbox.
Isn't the mailbox like outside of your apartment?
Why would that be? That's stupid.
That's the door to the street.
I'm leaving my apartment.
Oh, you literally have a catwalk outside.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
He's a bit of a loser, isn't he?
Oh, he sucks ass. I love this Tomba 2 song.
Dude, the way you navigate this game is crazy.
Where's my fucking mailbox? I'm coming for you. That's not a mailbox. Dog, you're killing me. I love you, but you're being a pain. Don't you lick my face. What are you?
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy.
Nope. Alright, where's the mailbox? I'm on the hunt. There's the mailbox. Christ.
Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it. Maybe people around here are finally starting to respect our government and its fine agencies.
Literally
No,
impossible.
please don't respect the government.
I mean, USPS is always been the actually useful one.
Postal Service has gotten much faster since the stamp price went to $10. I should get my credit card back tomorrow morning.
How old is this game? I think it's 1994, right?
I think so. Something like. Let me check, actually. Now I'm curious. You can check, actually. Under a Killing Moon. Alright, so.
1994.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, I had to...
Surprisingly, the auto post box has no graffiti on it. Maybe people around here are finally starting to...
okay. Alright. Time to examine Rusty's place. Whatever that is. This place is terrible. I hate it here. Where the fuck's Rusty's place?
I mean, you should hate it here. It's a dystopian cyberpunk future.
Yeah! It's fine, we won the war against the aliens at least. Alright, who the fuck are you?
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me.
Is that weird?
No, she seems pretty
Chelsea
reasonable.
Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my needs to jelly. She's a mutant just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Not even taste, she just has standards.
Well, hello, stranger.
Gotta just...
Yeah, we don't want to get soft locked by hitting on her.
Okay. Let's do, subtle innuendo.
Hey, sweetheart. Know anyone who could use my services today?
Well, I guess that depends on which services we're talking about, big guy.
Blatant innuendo. Okay. NB, which one should we do?
Play stupid.
Oh, why? Because it makes you feel like the least like a scumbag?
Yes.
So why don't you join me for a drink and I'll go over all the great services I have to offer.
Gee, Tex, you know, that kind of talk could get you into trouble. But I don't drink with customers.
I hate this.
It's painful the way you toy with my emotions, Chelsea.
Oh, please, Tex. So, is there something I can do for you?
I got no topics to talk about. Okay, later. I just felt like harassing you for the sake of harassing you. But actually, there is an actual sequence to that one. Apparently.
Oh, damn, you soft locked yourself already.
Well, hello, stranger.
Alright, so what we want to do is Lovesick Puppy.
Chelsea, you're breaking my heart.
Why? Because I've got a steady job?
No, it's just you're so beautiful it makes me ache. Let me buy you a drink and I'll tell you where it hurts.
Gee, Tex, you know, that kind of talk could get you into trouble. But I don't drink with customers.
I'd be happy to throw in a chili dog with that drink.
He's just like Sonic the Hedgehog for real, for
An offer
real.
like that, oh, that's hard to refuse. But no thanks. So, is there something I can do for you?
Hmm.
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Gonna end the conversation now. 'Cause I'm trying to
Yeah,
look
you
for a
don't ask him
specific
anything.
place. I don't know where it is. Now, I might be stupid. Very possible. I'm looking for something called Rook's Place. Whatever that is. Oh, excuse me, Rusty's Place.
Presumably it has the name Rusty on it.
I'd assume. Wieners!
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
But
Oh, it's
chili
the tower from
dogs.
Final Destination.
Wait. But chili dogs. NB chili dogs.
I like chili dogs.
Same.
Necro makes pretty good chili dogs.
Ooh, the pizza bar. Would you go to eat at the pizza bar?
Only if they have like beer kegs made out of pizza. So like you drink the beer and then the pizza soaks it up and then you eat the pizza.
You want Neo Kobe pizza. But with beer.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
all locked up. The only way I'm going to get inside is by using my innate cleverness or ingenuity, or maybe a key.
Hey, Ryudo. Where is Rusty's place? Where's Rusty's place?
There you go.
Down the stairs? Nope. Also, ooh, getting some graphical stuff. That's... oof.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Good to know.
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop. He's a crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
Okay. We gotta... obliviously conversational.
Fine. How you doing, Rook?
I'm not in the mood for small talk.
Okay, rude.
Well, then by all means, let's discuss a serious topic.
Breaking, entering, and robbery serious enough for you, Murphy?
Ooh.
Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't usually have anything of great value, but yesterday, I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
Ooh, tell me more.
How much is a fair amount of cash?
In this case, $8,000.
That's it.
Boy, that's a lot of clams, Rook.
Don't you think I know that? The bracelet was pawned by a young girl named Emma Nimpton. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times the $8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
Did you get any other information from this Emma Nimpton?
She left a phone number. I called her this morning, but the line is disconnected.
I don't remember which order I'm in. Fuck. Uh, um, uh, oh. MB, how many A's have I done now in a row?
I wasn't keeping track.
Fuck.
Have you contacted the police?
No, the police are a waste of time, and I can't afford to hire a decent PI.
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, apparently you've forgotten that I'm a world-class PI.
I'd appreciate your help. I'm not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my crime-link computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects' names. Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
Damn. Can't believe they got us. Okay.
Yo, is that canned soup?
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone. The baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently.
And yes, that is a can of
still
soup.
warm. These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate soup. Good.
No. Actually, please, I want to look at it again.
Okay, but what if they're chunks of chocolate?
These are empty jumbo-sized cans of...
It's just like the consistency
bottle
of
of
chocolate
evanescent
soup
spring
implies that
water.
it's not like
those
hot
with a higher
chocolate,
class
which
of
terrifies me.
thirst.
Okay, but what if it's like caramel chunks?
An empty bottle of evanescent
Probably
spring
fine.
water. For those
Coffee?
with a
Yo,
higher
even
class of
Evanescence
thirst.
mentioned?
You're gonna need something to bring you to life after that chocolate soup comment. There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
Shard of glass must have come from that broken window. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Yoink.
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of his hairs behind. Apparently our burglar is a carrot top.
Nobody says that anymore, Tex.
Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprints about a size 14.
Damn, you can just tell that.
Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool.
He just puts his foot on it to make sure, completely fucking up the evidence.
Also, did you enjoy playing that old Star Wars like pod racing game that
Yeah.
everybody was into when they were kids? Okay, they're making a new one.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those basketballs they used to give away at Weenie World.
Yo, let's play with the basketball. Okay.
10 seconds left. Down by 1.
Does Tex have game?
He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
Wow. He's actually worse than I thought he would be.
Same. Okay. God, Tex, why do you suck so bad? Oh, the Carnaby Clinic. It's like, let us shape your future. Damn, I'm good.
Well, that steep staircase looked really hard to climb.
Not anymore, it isn't. What an era in adventure games.
Hey, this door's just painted on.
Amazing. That's a good joke.
Hey, This door's just painted on.
That got me points, by the way. This game is really weird about handing out points. You basically need to look at and do everything.
I just think it's funny that they have a painted door there for whatever reason.
At the top of stairs that you have to pull down, too.
Oh, man. This dumpster smells like 20-year-old mayonnaise, and I ought to know.
I'm sorry, why? Okay, Tex, why do you know?
Well, I'll be darned.
Look, we've all
Except for the
forgotten
filth and stench,
the
the
menu
interior
in the
isn't much
fridge
different than
once
the
or
average
twice.
studio apartment. In fact, it's nicely furnished. Someone's been living here, and I wonder if he saw anything.
Damn, that's actually relevant.
Whoa! This antique boombox worked. I bet it'd only play the Bee Gees.
Tex, how the fuck do you know what the Bee Gees are? You're a Zoomer. That's right, chat.
Okay,
Think about that.
I have news you will actually care about.
Mm-hmm.
We're finally getting a port of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Thank God. All I've been asking for like a century.
Yeah, it means I can finally, like, not need to resort to my PS3 if I want to play the game.
I have been like on my hands and knees fucking begging for a Metal Gear Solid 4 port. You're right, I'm fucked. Okay, guys, we're done with the game here. It's over. We got too many points.
Good job.
Can't go any further.
Beat the game quite quickly.
Doggo, I love you. I love you. Don't you lick my nose. I love you. You're a pain. Lay down. No. 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 Do not lick my face. Do not even try to lick my face. She really likes licking faces. I do not care for licking faces. I know where that fucking tongue has been. Oh, right. I gotta examine.
This old relic probably hasn't worked in years. Hey, there are batteries in here.
Okay. I don't know if I trust those batteries. Hey, Tex, are those batteries crusty?
You should lick them. Just to make sure.
Oh, I would love to see my ex-mother-in-law squeeze through there.
What the fuck, Tex? I don't... This man.
Mother-in-law jokes, am I right, chat?
Head on down to the brewing stew, baby. Mostly just to steal their newspaper.
Well, this is a section of the Bay City Mirror. It's a
Oh.
weekly newsletter that covers local goings-on written by mutants.
Get
for
out of there.
mutants. I'd subscribe if they had a comics page.
Yeah, but you're gonna steal it anyway, Tex. Don't pretend you're above it. Oh Christ, this is a lot. I don't know if I have it in me to read all this.
I wouldn't read all of it.
Oh my God, there's so much.
I mean, this is a detective game.
I'll let you read the first one.
Oh, okay. Burglaries baffle police. The total of inner city pawn shop burglaries committed over the past 3 weeks now stands at 9. Zippy Cash, located at the corner of Jackson and Maple Streets, was broken into 3 nights ago. Pawn shop owner Urban Robbie did not report the crime until this morning, thinking it was simply a practical joke played by his friends. Tragically, this was not the case. Of the 9 burglarized pawn shops, Zippy Cash was only the second not owned by the mutant. There has been some speculation that police are not actively investigating the crime since most of the victims are mutants. Mayor Linder, who is up for re-election later this year and will need the mutant vote to retain his position, has publicly called the police onto the carpet. Police Lieutenant Mac Malden, who is heading the investigation, denies that the police are dragging their feet. What we're dealing with here is some kind of master criminal. He just hasn't left us much of anything to work with. Lieutenant Mullen is sure that the burglaries have all been committed by the same person. The MO's methods of operation have been almost identical. A girl goes to a pawn shop, hawks a piece of jewelry for a large amount of cash, then the shop is broken into that same night. Lieutenant Mullen would not specify, but said that his team of detectives had some evidence and hoped to have some solid leads within the next few days.
Ooh, so it's a trend. Body found in
Mhm.
Bay. The body of Thaniel Murray, 29, was discovered floating in the San Francisco Bay early yesterday morning. Spotted by passengers on a whale sighting scuttle, the body was recovered by police, then was sent to the city's coroner's office for an autopsy. The cause of death has been listed as suicide, though bystanders report that the corpse was remarkably disfigured and contorted. Walt Grimm, a personal injury lawyer, followed the ambulance to the coroner's and reported that a quarantine was initiated not long afterwards. Of course, he's an ambulance chaser. The reason for the quarantine has not been made public. Here, I'll give you an easy one.
Poet's Corner. This week's poem was sent in by 15-year-old Bupu Wong. Haiku to a taco. Soft shell taco mine. What meat art thou concealing? Who cares? It's tasty.
Damn, that's some deep shit. Need cash? At the Oregon Trail Clinic, we pay up to $50 cash for any and all vital organs. We also pay market rate for arms, legs, and eyeballs. Are you a lefty who's short on rent? Bring in that right arm. Must be removed on site to meet AMA requirements. Our friendly, qualified staff will be happy to sever that limb, and you'll walk out moments later with a few extra dollars in your pocket. Hurry in and don't forget to ask about our frequent donor program. Ooh, a frequent donor program. You go.
Senator committed to asylum. Reese's press conference hysterics surprised many. Senator Martin Reese, New Mexico, who had called a press conference assumedly to announce his intention to leave politics and join the PGA, erupted into hysterics today. Witness reported the senator to have shouted, "Texas is just too fucking big. Run for our lives before it eats us all." Senator Reese, law considered one of the most mentally sound figures on Capitol Hill, had to be restrained and was led away in a makeshift straitjacket. When questioned about Senator Reese's rantings, Representative Lulana Elwich, D. Texas, professed complete ignorance. Everyone knows Texas is big, but really. Most people who witnessed the display admitted to being surprised at the senator's behavior, though not everyone. House Speaker Bob Bragg commented, "Senator Reese's outburst is hardly shocking to those of us who worked with him. We knew all along he was a whacked out, thumb sucking piece of shit." Senator Reese will be examined tomorrow by psychiatrists who are confident that a complete recovery can be made despite the senator's many years in Congress.
Ah, neat. New Community Castlevania. Sick.
Yeah, I was like trying to read and watch at the same time, but gave up and just read.
Editorial: Why the Crusade Must Be Stopped, Part 205 by Luigi Trundle. In the years since World War III, we've been seeing a growing form of discrimination which has come into full malevolent bloom. Thankfully, we are not talking about racial or sexual bias, both of which are no longer blights on society that they once were. The social disease that now afflicts us is genetic discrimination. Sorry, it's fucking bullshit. There are, in this world, evil forces that exist with the specific purpose of separating the genetically unchallenged from the rest of the population. This eugenics movement, the classifying of humans by their genetic quality, has been around since the late 1800s, but in those days, humans were already classified by skin color and gender. Several significant movements in history have attempted to exterminate the entire race, and I believe that we are witnessing yet another. The crusade for genetic purity is spearheading this dark movement. Reverend Shepard, in the guise of a placid, benevolent teacher, is in reality a hate-monger. His words, softly spoken, plant the seeds of hate between those with genetic flaws and those without. And now, the Crusade has trumpeted the arrival of the Moonchild, the so-called Refuge of the Pure. Supposedly a religious retreat where the faithful Crusaders go to take part in spiritual ceremonies, it is, in reality, a symbol of divisiveness. A jewel in the heavens where only few may go, the rest excluded by a condition they did not ask for and cannot change. When will each and every inhabitant on this earth open his or her eyes? I hope for the day when we will all be able to look upon each other as human beings and not as man or woman, black or white, mutant or norm. To paraphrase Shakespeare, I am a mutant, Hath not a mutant hands, organs, dimensions, sizes, affections, passions? Fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you poison us, do we not die? Oh, Birdie, I'm sorry. I need to kill you, as I can't tolerate moon Nazis. Oh my god, there's so much left.
Grateful Dead tour. The Grateful Dead and its third incarnation have announced plans for a resurrection tour to begin next week in Sacramento, California, and end up in Lazarus, PA, Pennsylvania, I guess.
No.
The tour is scheduled to run for 3 years, during which the band will play 1,093 shows. Accordion player Geraldo Rodriguez says the band is excited to get back on the road after a layoff of a week and a half. We were due for a rest after our last world tour, but by Thursday we were all getting a little antsy. Future plans include a new album, a movie filmed on tour, and a possible benefit concert put on in conjunction with Rolling Stone.
Look, Ice Claw, as if I didn't need enough reasons to blow up the moon. If there are Nazis on the moon, we should doubly blow up the fucking moon. Art and Soul by Albie Tewksbury. Art is not just dead in the Bay Area, it's a rotting corpse stinking up the place. The latest excuse for an art exhibit was unveiled at the Ink and Oils Emporium, or the Stink and Spoils Emporium, as I'm wont to call it. This pathetic showing, by an alleged artist who calls himself Logo, was the most hideous spectacle of the season. At least the Logo character has an inkling of intelligence. If I dared to pass off such putrid trash as art, I wouldn't use my real name either. The most striking thing about the presentation was the artist's hairdo. It's both, Birdie? It's both. Which closely resembled a dust mop used to soak up an oil spill, then dried to a crisp under the sun lamp. On the lighter side, Kay Winthrop's Black Tie Art Appreciation fundraiser was not nearly as unbearable as I feared it would be. The feature work, as always, was despicable, but for once the hors d'oeuvres didn't make me vomit. Champagne was not vintage, but not the cat pee of previous years. All in all, not a complete waste of an evening. Until next week, remember, life without art is just life. There was a plot point relevant. It's the body found in the bay, and the burglaries baffle priest. Please. Okay, we're almost free.
Okay, police officers acquitted of assault in civil suit. Angry protests were staged today outside of the 5th Precinct Courthouse when two Norm police officers, Joe Harris and Dean Adler, both incidentally members of the Crusade for Genetic Purity, were found not guilty of assault and battery on a private citizen. Emo Dooley, an unemployed homeless mutant, had brought a civil suit against the officers, saying they had randomly picked him out of a group of stragglers and beaten him senseless. This is the fourth civil suit brought against Norm members of the SFPD this year alone. Each trial has ended in acquittal. Undoubtedly, this has given police an added sense of immunity, leading to more mutant accusation of civil rights violations.
Fuck.
The two mutant 10 Norm jury deliberated for only 3 minutes, 18 seconds before presenting the non-guilty verdict. Juror Lanny Fox explained the reason for the quick decision made by the jury. The prosecution never convinced us that Mr. Dooley has not always looked the way he does. Wow. The ACLU announced that it is planning to appeal.
Why is this so
Wow.
evergreen? What the fuck?
That jury line is pretty good.
Old Jim's Bait Shop, lively crawlers, and an old coffee can of your choice. There we go, we're free. We've read everything. We've done it. Also, I want you to know that to look up and down, I need to use the arrow keys. Which feels great. Come on, we'll get there eventually. Hello.
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's a mutant.
Hi, Tex. How's the investigation going? Is there anything I can do to help?
Okay, we want to ask about bracelet?
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
You're not very helpful.
Yeah, you know, I remember Rook told me about the burglary. You know, I remember a stranger hanging around the past couple of days. It might be a dead end, but I seem to remember that the guy had these bright green eyes and a tattoo of an anchor on his arm.
An anchor arm.
The crusade is big. I mean, much
Also,
bigger than most
obviously the
people realize.
Crusade's gonna be a thing,
They
chat.
have
There's the
opposites
whole
all
spiel about
over,
Nazis at the
and
very
huge
beginning of the
sections
game.
of the Norm population are joining. Well, they say it's a religion, but then they encourage the members to be violent and prejudiced towards others.
Yeah, no comment on evangelicals.
Wish I could help you there, Tex. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. I mean, if I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
What's he got against lesbians?
Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye.
Ah, but not around us. We are perfect.
Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do.
Look, it's all part of the. It's a process, you see, ma'am. They fight because they enjoy what comes
I
after.
love
You see,
Louis.
it's
His friendliness doesn't
it's a
fool
horrible
me.
cycle.
He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood.
They're real freaks like that.
Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet. Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face.
I have no room to talk about freak shit, but it's freak shit. Different strokes for different folks. Okay. We gotta go to the police office, wherever that is. Let's say it first.
This game looks like a light gun shooter where you kill a lot. Where you're like a cop and you kill a lot of drug dealers. You know, like you're playing Narc or something.
I mean, the first game was called Mean Streets.
My trusty 31 lightning bolt speeder. I still regret.
I'll go down to the police station. Private Dick. That man pays extra for that plate. Let it be known. That is a vanity plate.
Since the Martian memorandum case. I remember him as a surly, incompetent, fat-nosed cop. As I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. I figured you'd be dead by now.
Dick.
I could say the same about you. When's the last time you had your cholesterol checked?
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
I don't want to get
Make
lost.
some
Fuck you.
helpful suggestion.
No. We're gonna fondly reminisce.
Oh, come on. Remember the Martian memorandum case? Hey, we made a swell team.
Yeah, those were the days. I don't get cases like that anymore. Things are harder now. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
Damn. Wow, y'all suck.
So you and your crack team of detectives have no leads?
Of course we have leads, you pots. We know he's a Norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood.
I'm glad we know he's white.
That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
Well, that was
Well, it's a
helpful.
lead for you, at least.
Yeah.
So is this game structured in a way where if you pick the wrong dialogue options, you're just fucked? Or is it
I'm
still beatable?
not sure. I think it's still beatable, but they're helpful for getting certain clues. I'm skipping this. Fuck you. Huh.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout.
So, let it be known, I have learned that there are mechanics to this walking too, because there's crouch, go high, and then centering.
Are you like tiptoeing when you're going high, or are you just like
I
keeping
have
your back straight?
no clue. Whatever, I'm going in here. Oh, hey, look! The apartment owner.
Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Yeah, what do you want?
Be tongue in
Bum
cheek.
camaraderie. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we're not that desperate yet.
Is this your permanent address?
Actually, I have a summer home in Vale, but this spot keeps me in touch with the common people.
You know what? Good for you.
Oh, what intriguing stories you winos tell.
I don't drink spirits, punk. Nothing but pure, creamy chocolate. Now get lost!
That is straight up a bottle of Hershey's. That was just straight up a bottle of Hershey's. You could even see the label on it. It's true. He does own a house. He's doing better than me.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout. The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Laments, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe. So does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
Murphy, why you gotta comment on everyone's size? It's kind of weird how much you focus on that.
Nothing for me, Louis. I just dropped by to chat.
It looks like a Diablo
Okay.
mini boss.
What's on your mind?
He really does. Still weird to me that they dropped fucking Diablo 2 content.
Oh, the Warlock? Yeah, I was confused when I saw it in my launcher.
Well, Louis, you're the grapevine around here. Anything interesting going on?
Well, I've been hearing a lot about this crusade for genetic purity movement. It's got a lot of tension stirred up between mutants and norms. Mutants have been protesting downtown, and there's been some violence.
There's new content to go with it too, Ice Claw. If I remember correctly.
I think the new stuff is the class and a bunch of quality of life updates and like new rune words and gear.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a proper thing, and it's $25. It's not that bad.
I will say there's one thing it doesn't do that I think it's kind of shit for $25.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't support retro mode.
Mm.
So if you're playing a warlock, you can't play with old graphics, which I think if you're charging $25, I feel like that's not that big of a deal to do, but whatever.
Hey, they might add it in post.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the Diablo 4 expansion that's coming out, which I'm probably gonna get. Look, guys, I'm sorry. I know anti-Blizzard and shit, but I'm a slut for Diablo.
Rook's an ornery old cuss.
I haven't even
Me
played the
and
new
him
class
are old
in
buddies.
Path of Exile 2.
We fought in the big war
I
together.
have a backlog.
He's one person you can trust in these troubled times. Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around. And she's as smart as she is pretty.
Hey, Vivi.
She knows a lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city.
Yeah, Ice Club, but also Diablo 4 has a expansion dropping pretty soon, which is Paladin, and I think also Warlock in it.
You can already play the Paladin
Yeah.
if you pre-order the expansion.
Yeah, but the Warlock is what's coming out with it too. Maybe they'll have maybe these new characters won't break my fucking hands the way the Spiritborn did.
Yeah, things are a little
Yes, did you
slow,
also
but I'm
play the
getting
dodge
by.
build for Spiritborn?
My
Having
hands
to
would
lay off
fucking
some of
hurt.
My kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything. Granny's a fireball. She and Sal opened
Yep,
the
Ice
pizza
Claw.
place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since.
Good for them.
Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women. He comes by here most every day for lunch.
I don't know. I like 3, but I'm pretty much played out on 3 personally.
Bardo comes in now and again. Usually orders a couple of steaks and a chocolate milk. His temper's as short as he is tall. And he's only got one oar in the water. A bad combination.
I'm sorry, steak and chocolate milk? You know what? That doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, no, I think it actually does. I have the hot take here that I think it sounds bad.
Sorry, Mife. Can't help you there.
Tears, you need to understand, I have played the shit out of Diablo 3.
Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it. Ever since the crusade started up, the relations between Norms and mutants has gone to pot.
Damn, what the fuck?
I've had rocks thrown through my windows, graffiti sprayed on the bricks outside.
I guess racism exists on all
There's not
planets.
much I can do, though. Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye.
Yeah, and we have to live here, where do you know, because we're poor. Luckily, we're immune to the radiation, but also, we're poor.
He's one of the few Norms besides you who's eaten here. Seems like a typical cop. A little dim, and not too concerned about what happens in the mutant sections of town.
Yeah, it sounds like a cop.
You want to try a slice of my chocolate pie? I can give you a piece to go if you like.
Yo! Hell yeah, bro, you're the best. I love that, man. I would fucking go to bat for anyone who gave me free chocolate pie.
I like the chocolate pie icon in your inventory.
The chocolate pie con, thank you.
Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is...
Oh no, not you again. Look, I'll warn you right now, I'm almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
You know, I just might have something that will improve your ugly mood.
Is that so? Well, what? Food of the gods. Ask away.
Sorry, this UI is a bit funky.
Rook, he leaves me alone. Can't ask for more than that.
You know what? Yeah, that's about right.
I think Chelsea used to fancy me, till she found out my only true love was chocolate. Damn near broke her heart.
Oh man, that's a shame. I feel bad for Chelsea. Really missing out, but you know what? I get it. This man loves chocolate, and he's devoted.
Nice guy. Good cook. Every National Feed a Bum Day, he brings me one of his award-winning chocolate pies. Ugh. I don't have much to do with her. They don't serve anything with chocolate in it at the pizza joint. The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way.
Yeah, good for you.
That big goon, he used to
I don't know, Envy. I kind of like this guy.
Syrup with him. Now he lets me alone.
I don't, because
Wish
he
I could help.
looks stinky.
Yeah, but he lives in a dumpster.
Oh,
I don't think he exactly has plumbing running through it.
I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last night. It was so dark, I didn't get a good look at him, but I could tell he was huge. Probably 6'3"
could tell he
or
was
6'4",
huge.
about 300 pounds.
Damn. That was me once upon a time.
Sorry, can't help you with that.
Alright. Let's see.
I like how the electronics shop has like a circuit door.
Never mind, we gotta go back in the alley. Let me know, and I love controlling this. It feels good and great.
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a... Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible... Like Rook always says, you can cut corners here and there, but there's nothing like a quality garbage can.
He's right. Honestly.
Looks like a key of some kind.
I'm gonna pause here.
Okay.
I think I need to go let my dog out quick. So I'll be right back. Keep the chat entertained.
Okay, Chad, what is your opinion on the just announced God of War 1, 2, and 3 remake? Do you think a PS2 game is old enough to be remade in this day and age? And the PS3 game? Indifference. So far, I'm pretty happy with the Dead or Alive announcement. Curious where that goes. Castlevania roguelike. At least it looks like a roguelike. Pretty interested in that too. Wait, this... Okay, I have this on the side. I think I'm saying a God of War roguelike. Like a 2D roguelike. It could also not be a roguelike. I think this is meant to be like young Kratos or something.
Oh man, I didn't realize the music didn't loop.
Ah, there we go. God of War Sons of Sparta.
I'm gonna be real, I never liked God of War.
I like God of War 1.
The texture of the pavement surface is...
It never did it for me. Like, it's great. I love character action games, but the way the God God of War games feel I just don't vibe with.
Oh well, you might like God of War, the new ones, because they're not character action games.
No.
they're just like
I don't like the writing either.
Uncharted. They're just like Uncharted Last of Us without guns.
Yeah, see,
You have an axe instead.
Sold me on it even less.
I'm not trying to say I don't actually like the new God of War. I tried playing the first of the two and I didn't like it.
Well, he's an
You don't
unrepentant
really like
fucker until
RPG?
he is.
Well, it's not just okay. I'm fine with RPG mechanics in my action games. It's not that bad, but also it has power levels and crafting, and I'm just done. Like when I had like a super hard encounter in one of the new God of Wars and barely survived it, and like I looked at my reward was like purple crafting material, and then you get new gear. It's just like purple gear, higher power level than your current gear. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Just give me a move or some shit. I don't know, or a health upgrade.
Yeah, it's kind of my issue is I fucking hate that shit. You'd be like, but Torpo, you enjoy Diablo, and Diablo likes. Yeah, but that's different.
The ARPGs are different because they're built around incremental number increases, and
on the top floor of this.
I don't. Okay, whatever, Tex. Keep talking.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to go in the door, but go on.
No. But I was saying, I don't like when I have a very tactile game where my inputs matter, but the outcome doesn't because my number's too low. That's the part that annoys me. Like, people give me shit. People give shit about, like, Morrowind being like, oh, you just swing something in Morrowind and, you just get a message that you missed. And I'm like, yeah, but then we have a game that's like, oh, I did the super combo, but my character level is 10 levels lower than the mob, so I do reduce damage and it doesn't do shit.
I don't know, I kind of like the Morrowind. There was one Morrowind combat mod that made it so that nothing misses. So combat is infinitely more dangerous, but also you shred shit.
I mean,
the closet door.
I didn't mind in Morrowind that much.
All I've ever needed was a
once you get the
soft
skill
felt
high
fedora,
enough,
a
you stop missing.
well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
Yeah, clearly, I think that's part of it, Eden, is like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it kindly, I have really bad daddy issues. So dad stuff does not hit for me, ever.
I'm kind of bored with sad dad games. I'm gonna be real. It was nice when we had like a few of them with like Nier and Dead or Alive 2. But then all the game designers and game directors and game people who got in the 90s and early 2000s became dads, and then they realized, wow, it's so hard being a parent. I'm gonna make a game about how sad I am being a parent. And then in 20 years,
This is the brand new electronic.
we're
I won't
gonna
be able
have
to get
games
inside
about
the electronic
ageism,
shop until I get a
and everybody's gonna
membership
be like,
card.
wow, it's really sad to be old. I'm a character in this game, and I'm killing everybody, but also, all the time, I am sad because I'm old.
Okay, but what if I want to kill old people anyway?
I don't know. It's like, obviously you should write about
it's
the
all
things
locked
you
up.
know, but I don't know. Triple, quadruple
Looks like
A
a welcome.
ruined sad dad is a genre for me.
It's like a welcome mat, but when it's on the doorstep of a novelty shop, you can never be too careful.
Wait a sec, I gotta get closer, I gotta sniff it. Hello. Aha!
Whoa, a key.
Wow. What a hideous key. Let's look at it. Let's look at this. I hate it. This man had this shit custom made. Okay, let's see.
Sorry. Also, I'm back. But also, speaking of sad dad games again.
Looks like someone's...
The reason why sad dad games are gonna work is because every sad dad game is somebody's first sad dad game, and when you're exposed for the first time to a sad dad game, you're kind of like, wow, that's so sad. Like, I like Nier, I like Dead Rising 2, but I don't know. I guess if you played God of War, the new one, and never played a sad dad game, you'll be like, wow, being a parent is tough, huh?
It doesn't help that a lot of those sad dads just fucking suck.
They do fucking except for Chuck and Papa Nier. They're actually Papa Nier sucked, but he doesn't suck as a dad. He sucks in other ways.
Yeah, he's also a man who is scraping by for the sake of his kid.
Yep.
But he cares, and he definitely tries to be an active part in her life.
As someone who likes playing the Last of Us games, Joel fucking sucks. Also, Kratos fucking sucks. As like people and dads.
Gotta open that fucking door, baby. Wipe out. We gotta make our second one. No, I can't use my numpad. Oh, come on. Of course we're trespassing.
If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where only clowns have gone before.
Going for that Clussy.
Locked.
Gonna turn that colrophobia into colrophilia.
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door.
Damn, I'm good.
If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where
yes.
only clowns have gone before.
Is what a sad dad game? Heavy Rain? Yes.
Heavy
oh my
Rain.
god, yes.
Yes. Yes, it is an extremely sad dad game.
That one's not even because he sucks, it's because his kid sucks. Yeah, it's a shame I find Death Stranding fucking boring.
A plastic
I have
dart
the
can be
director's cut
formidable
by my
ammo in the hands of an expert
Necro
like
to come over to
myself.
Sweden to play it. Oh, also, speaking of Heavy Rain, I agree. Both of his children suck.
Yeah.
Including the one that dies in the opening. That child kind of deserved to die.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not a new game, Honora. It's a remake.
That makes
Don't
sense.
give people. You can't say there's the new Legacy of Kain game coming out and not specify it's a remaster. People will get a heart attack.
It also will never be the same without Tony J. I'm gonna be real.
Why in the world would Rusty keep a barrel of toxic acid?
I will never be the same, but you can find new voice actors.
He can. It's just Tony J was a fucking legend.
Oh.
You know, I'm never thinking about that ever again.
Lordy. Well, this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go. I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here on his own. Someone murdered him.
Well, I guess this case ain't no joke.
Just a couple of empty old packing boxes.
I'm not saying
couple
he
of
can't
empty
be
old
replaced.
packing
I'm
bo-
just saying it would never be the same.
The counter cabinets look like they're worth checking. Cool. Plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
See, the real tragedy of getting Metal Gear Solid 4 on any new system is we're not going to get to see Solid Snake smoke. And also get warnings about why smoking is bad for you. I think that was always my favorite part. Is like, look how cool smoking
I have
is.
no idea what
Don't
I'd ever do with a
smoke.
stacking ring, but what the heck?
Okay, no. Honora's right. It is a new Legacy of Kain game. It is a 2D pixel art platformer.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Rusty, the clown from hell. No wonder this place went under. Probably scared off all his business.
Okay, but Battle Elite, that was a good joke. You know what? I
Rusty,
respect that. For reference, Battle Elite said, careful to get all the clues for the clown murder. You don't want to be left with only circumstantial evidence.
That is pretty good.
Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing. Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing.
Thank you, Lolo. Thank you for pinning that, you son of a bitch.
Tyrion, people really like the story of the games.
Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing.
Legacy of Kain's problem is...
This thing must have been used for developing photos. Not much use for it now since all the developing equipment's gone.
I'd argue it didn't hit its stride until Soul Reaver.
Wasn't that like the second game, though?
I thought it was like the third.
No, Soul Reaver's second game. It was I think it was Soul Reaver. Sorry, Blood Omen, Soul Reaver, Blood Omen 2, Soul Reaver 2.
Oh yeah. Either way, Blood Omen fucking blows, as we know from our experience with it.
It sure does.
Rough ass start. Holy shit. Looking for a clown nose. Hey, Victus! Actually, you still have that voice clip, don't you?
Ve Victus!
Thank you.
Looks like some kind of in-house television.
I mean, I thought for the longest time that Soul Reaver was the first game.
You know what? You were probably better off thinking that way.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns. And as we all know, fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe.
Damn.
So many times, fires start so carelessly. And what can fires do? Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no, no. Fire is dangerous. Fire made me look like this. Do you want to look like me? No, no, no. Don't look like Inspector Burns. Don't play with matches.
Also, I agree, Necro.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him.
I'd argue even Soul Reaver 1's gameplay has kinda aged.
Also, relevant Serbian saying. Fire is a good servant, but a terrible master.
Damn. Deep.
Yeah. That's pretty deep. Also, now that we've had like a ton of Konami announcements, can I just say one thing? Can I just say that I was right? Like, I said, like, 6-7 years ago, I said, hey, I think Konami's making very slow moves to, like, not do pachinko anymore and actually go back into gaming. and people are like, "Nah, Konami's dead. They're never gonna make any other thing. Kojima's gone. All their games are dead. They're dead." And they basically did what Capcom did and just bailed from mobile other garbage and just went back to making actual games.
I mean, the pachinko
There we
thing
are.
makes double sense when you realize that they were making moves. The Japanese government was making moves to regulate it more.
The sink must have been
Yep.
used for developing photos. Not much
So it's
use
like,
for it now
oh
since all the
shit, we gotta
developing equipment's
diversify.
Yep.
The
Not that
balloon strategically located near the water faucet.
Oh, I heard.
Looks like Rusty didn't go down without a fight.
Not that Konami is a quote unquote good company,
No,
but
that's the thing.
they're making normal games again, and the games are of decent quality.
Yeah. Gotta look. Sorry, these controls are very good.
The only company you should respect is your friends. They're a good company.
Thank you. I try. Oh my god, do I try.
Just a couple
Tell
of
me
empty
so
old
yourself.
packing boxes.
Fuck me. Where is it?
I will. So did the previous game play like this? Like have a 3D space you navigate?
I don't think so.
I know you say it's hard to control, and I believe you, but I really like this because it makes it feel more like a
This wig
detective
probably
game
sells
than
well
playing a
during the
2D
Bay
adventure
Area
game.
yodeling
Oh no, I
festival.
agree. I think it's good. It's just goofy to control.
Mask of the King? That's blasphemy.
Bro,
Shut up,
you're a
Tex.
zoomer. How do you know about Elvis?
This wig must be quite popular with
Because he's also
shy
a hipster.
people.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, this wig would even make someone like me look glamorous.
Yeah, chat. Thing to think about. He's a zoomer. Actually, I don't know how old Tex Murphy
For a
is. He
second
might
there,
be Gen
I thought
Alpha.
someone had decapitated Inspector Burns and left his head on the floor. What a great mask. Apparently, Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes.
Hell yeah.
It's a Rusty Clown life-size doll. Wow. It's a dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
Tex, come on. Well, we got the Rusty sex doll. I think we're doing great.
Looks like my 4th grade teacher. Well, this must be Mr. Grimm. He's a reaper. Oh, this is a scary mask. Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater. I'll bet this is a real popular mask.
Okay, but what about the anime hair?
Wow, the limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set.
I like the skeleton mask.
Same.
That door leads out to the street.
Thank you for telling me that. I never would have guessed. Wipe out. He absolutely would be that type, Black Jacket. And we all know that he secretly likes girly pop shit. Can't hide it from me, Tex. Ain't nothing wrong with
On the
that
top
either.
floor of this...
Alright, so it's time to look at shit in our crime pewter.
CrimeLink computers, the...
Not crime link computer, it's our crime pewter. Thank you, Alberto Smith. Okay. So we know he's Caucasian, male. I think it's 6 to 6'4". 281 to 320. Do not know if they're a mutant. I don't think that. Yeah, they're not a mutant, right?
Well, is this the same person whose blood sample we have for the robbery?
Yeah.
Didn't the guy say that they know it's a normie?
I think
He
somebody
said it
else
was a
said it.
norm. So the guy that you worked on the case with in the past, the police chief, he said that he was a normie, Caucasian,
Yep.
and AB blood type.
So he's got 2 eyes. But we know they're green. Because the lady at the police stand told us they're green. We know he's AB negative. Shoe size, 14.
Shoe size 14.
Anchor. Damn, we're good at this.
Oh, okay, you found him. Is he a mutant? No. Okay, so I guess the more info you have, the easier it is to narrow it down.
You need all of it, basically.
Yeah.
Mick E. Flem. Sex male. 6'4", 2 eyes, 110503. He's a zoomer?
Dude, they spoiled... Well, you know it's this guy because the name of the chapter is Phlegm.
Race Caucasian, weight 300 pounds, eyes. Place of birth, San Francisco, California. Let's see, what else is there? His charges are burglary, sentenced to juvenile court. Yeah, he would have been 16. Suspended sentence, mail fraud, $5,000 fine, suspended sentence. Attempted extortion, 3 months county jail. Petty theft, 6 months county jail. Burglary, 1 year state penitentiary. Arson. I'm not sure what that is, the ATT.
Attempted fraud.
Okay, 4 year state penitentiary. Grand theft speeder. 5 years state penitentiary. Importing illegal novelty items, 3 years. Damn, that'll get you 3 years? No, the whereabouts of Mick Flam are unknown at this time. The SFPD are interested in questioning him about the recent disappearance and suspected murder of Rusty Clown. It is likely that Flem and Rusty were working together when Flem was arrested for illegally importing Asian novelty items. Flem may have murdered Rusty to get revenge for letting him take the fall. This theory has been supported by a street informant, Beek Nariz, who claims to have been with Flem within the past few weeks. Nariz reports seeing Flem in an extremely intoxicated state, apparently hallucinating, saying that Rusty Clown's ghost was out to get him. I like it, Black Jacket. Damn, that's a dude-ass looking dude.
Not who I expected.
Like, it's kind of slow. There's a lot of talking, but like, it's weird. It feels like you're a detective, even if text fucking sucks. What do you think, NB?
That's the door.
I think this game is pretty cool. I like detective games a lot, especially the new, like, gamified deduction games like Obra Dinn and Root Reads and stuff like that in Her Story. I think this is kind of neat because you're doing detective work while also looking for stuff, but it's not like I'm turning on detective vision and shit like that.
No, you are actually looking at everything, grilling people. Like, actually on the ground work. I think it's neat. There's some kind of
combat.
I don't think so. But like, there's some goofiness to it. Like, there's obviously some dumb hidden shit, and you need to touch everything. Thank you, Vivi. You're neat too.
I have a question. Can you die in this game?
I don't know. I have never seen this start to finish. And I've never played it start to finish.
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear
Stop! Stop, Tex.
What can I do for
For the
you?
love of God, stop. How about Mick Flem?
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that.
But have you heard of Beek Nariz?
Oh yeah, I know Beak. If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out remember Rusty. He had a kid show on TV when I was young. I hated the show. That clown makeup always scared me.
Speaking of colorophobia, that's one of those fears I always find kind of interesting.
I walk up the steps to Koi Tower and spot a small figure
is the
lurking in
fear?
the shadows.
Fear of
In
clowns.
the half light, I can see only the person's profile,
Oh, okay.
but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
It's a hell of a metaphor, Tex.
You must be Beak Nerys.
Huh? Yeah, that's me. But I ain't smelled you before. Who are you?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a PI, and I'm trying to solve a
Wow, he
burglary.
actually looks respectable right now.
I don't like PIs. You're always nosing into everyone's business.
Also, I do appreciate these prosthetics.
Yeah, I like the FMV work on this.
Maybe I've got something here in my coat you could really use.
Hey, you got some peanuts, don't you? I smell salty peanuts.
I went to the circus last week and put some peanuts in my pocket, but they're all gone now, Beak.
Well, if you ain't got salty peanuts, what have you got to trade for info?
Well, I have something you might want.
Okay, I can use this. My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Everything. Spill, motherfucker.
I haven't got any info on that.
Thank Christ.
Chelsea! Smart girl and a real looker to boot. She's got a cute little nose.
Good for you.
I can't help you there. She runs that pizza place with her husband, Sal. I don't know much about her. A true Italian nose, though.
Fuck's that mean?
He lets his wife run the pizza joint. I
He
don't
really
know what
noses.
he does. Though I've heard some things about who he does. You can tell he drinks a lot by that snaz of his.
Okay, it's not snaz, it's schnoz, good sir.
I haven't got any info on that. I know a little about him. Runs a pretty successful PI business. The bracelet is the bait Mick Flem uses for the pawn shop robberies.
Oh, you just know, okay.
Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named Mick Flem. He and his girlfriend have knocked off half a dozen pawn shops over the past month. The girl goes to a pawn shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of cash. Then Flem breaks into the pawn shop and steals the bracelet, along with anything else he finds. Big trouble. It's causing mutant blood to boil, and I don't want to be around when the bullets start flying.
Race war, race war.
Anyone with a hunker like that can't be all bad. Malden's no rocket scientist, but I hear that he's not on the take. I've helped him out a couple of times, so he leaves me alone. McFlam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum, and he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
Ah.
Oh, I'm nobody. I just try to keep my nose clean and my ear to the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Or was that vice versa?
You know what? Don't care.
I think he's dead, and I'll bet Mick Flam had something to do with it. Word was the two of them were smuggling illegal novelty items from Hong Kong and Rusty Cross Flam. Ever since Rusty disappeared, Flem has had a terrible fear of clowns. Bozophobia. I once saw Flem pretty drunk, and he said he had nightmares of Rusty's ghost coming back to haunt him from the grave. He was completely terrified.
You know, good for him. How would you handle being haunted by the ghost of a dead clown?
I would employ the ghost of a dead mime.
Yeah, but then they'd gang up against you.
The Acme
No, they're
Warehouse is
natural
the former
enemies.
Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while.
I'm telling you, they're not at odds. They're just two different sides of the same coin. Spray holy seltzer.
If Flem is working out of this warehouse, it looks like he got careless. The door's unlocked.
Gonna go to a fucking priest and get him to bless my seltzer. Well, nothing to it but to— wait. There's a thing I need to do. What do I need to do? Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. Fuck this shit.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
So I wonder if I'm on a timer or not.
Well, this is actually a...
Well, thankfully you saved.
Locked.
Yeah, look man, I cut my teeth on Sierra games. I know what's what.
This must be the power box for the warehouse, and it's locked. That old piece of plywood doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially opened. Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate smells like...
Boom.
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
Hell yeah! I know what we're gonna pretend to be.
A member of the village people.
No, do you remember Inspector Burns?
Yes.
Well, we got a mask and we now have the fire
There must
outfit.
be a lock around here somewhere.
We're gonna fuck with this man, aren't we? Let me get a good angle on both of these. There we go.
Well, that's not gonna work. Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever. The sound is coming from up on the landing. Looks like the on-off switch controls a pulley hook. It's running back and forth along a track.
Yeah, give me a sec, I gotta... Hey, where do I gotta stop this? I wonder. Can I do it like this? Yeah, let's see. Hey, it is still running. Think I got it right?
That hook looks pretty heavy duty.
Right. Okay, I know what we're doing here. So, NB. That man's terrified of clown ghosts.
Can't get over how lifelike this doll is.
Let's fuck with
It didn't
him.
have a hook on the back and a battery compartment. I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
So he said a battery compartment. We did get these sweet-ass batteries.
Still work. Tingly tongue. Still got juice.
Don't lick the fucking batteries, dude.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem. Luckily, my Rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead. So,
Look at that strut, baby. Well, time to torment a man who is a piece of shit and did kill a man. Like, I'm pretty justified.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here.
You know what? Cool. Now, thank you for the good shit.
damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet. This table and the bottle on it aren't dusty like everything else here. Someone's used this recently.
Nah, chat, this game kicks ass, actually.
Mick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these will come in handy.
Oh, I can't look at the human-shaped hole. Which is a hell of a statement that I made, I guess. Okay, so we're looking for a box that needs opening.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I'm not sure where to look. Because that's just 2 pallets full of wood. Eyebrow waggle. No, it's great, Black Jacket. I love it. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this goofy either. But I ain't gonna complain. Where is the storage box, though? Is it up here? No. What am I looking for? I need to use these keys on something, but I'm not sure what.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity?
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries, and if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
I think I fucked up.
Wait, what did you fuck up?
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
So what did you do wrong?
I needed to use Flem's keys, but I didn't.
Where are you supposed to use them on?
That's the door to the...
It's apparently a storage box I was supposed to use them on, but... Uh-oh. Oh no.
There we go.
Oh no.
Oh, something like that.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Chat, I fucked up.
That's what you get for not using the keys.
And I can fix this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Well, guess I gotta go back.
Well, you have to reload the previous chapter anyway for the keys, right?
Yeah. 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 Fuck. Fuck!
Flem is working out of this way.
Also, I know exactly what I fucked up, and it was
This
stupid.
is Mick Flem's hand.
Yeah, we do get to see the clown scare again. That is the upside. You're correct.
This key must fit a lot.
That is a good upside.
Great, smells like... This must be...
Okay, now we gotta do this sick trick.
Hopefully this isn't a self... The sound is coming from... So...
Damn, I'm good. Okay, so once more with feeling. No. What?
The heavy footsteps.
Come on. No, no. I'm trying not to break things again. I'm trying not to.
I believe in you.
At least one of us does.
No, there's people in chat who believe in you.
Chat, do you believe in me? I'm not asking for Wordito's opinion.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Look, I know what Wordito's gonna say. Yes. Yes.
Rusty kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
It's just, it's good. This is comedy. Okay, so here's what I missed.
A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
Luckily,
the key from the alley for that.
Yep, the one that he dropped.
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. And it's good quality, too.
There we go.
That seems very important.
Yes. It certainly does. Okay, now we can move on to the next day.
I'm telling you.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
Alright. I'm gonna go further into the office.
Okay, it seems to be working. Do we want to do this as a stopping point since it's the end of the day?
Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop for today.
Do you want to add the comment end of stream so you know which save it was?
I mean, I don't need to. I mean, it's the last one.
Okay. I'm just going based off of a recent playthrough we did.
That was because I was using stupid names for every save. When I keep them numbered, it's so much easier.
Until you start overwriting
Shut
the
up.
old numbers.
You shut up. I don't need this sass from you.